Hey everyone, my name is Andrew Au, Director of Operations of Digital Charlotte, and this is the Digital Charlotte Digest. Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Digital Charlotte Digest. Today we'll be talking about March 30th through April 3rd. So as we continue to figure out what is our new normal, our new schedule, as we all work remotely, we pretty much are now taking most, if not all, meetings on either Zoom or RingCentral. With these web meetings, we're able to still connect with the partners that we are in touch with, as well as make new meetings and connect with our team. Starting on Monday, March 30th, we started off the day with a call with our partners at Dottie Rose as we work with them to provide a STEM camp sometime in the hopefully near future in the summer. After that, we moved next onto our YouTube live stream of one of our podcast calls with Dr. Zachary White of the Night School. There, we talked about digital health literacy and how it is more important now than ever amongst this COVID pandemic. After the recording on Monday and Tuesday, we focused on preparing our podcasts for all the live streams that we've done within the last 2 weeks, and focusing on all the different elements in order to produce both a video podcast and an audio podcast. Leading into Wednesday, April 1st, we were able to connect with Digital Charlotte and the Night School Communication for a faculty staff meeting, where we were able to connect with our colleagues as well as share updates on our podcast as well and what else we are doing as a team and as a faculty. On Thursday, April 2nd, we joined fellow members of the Charlotte Digital Inclusion Alliance for our monthly meeting. While this meeting normally is held in person, because of, as I mentioned, moving everything online and remote, we've met virtually on Zoom and hear what they have in terms of updates as they look to bridge the digital divide for all their constituents and the community members. That leads to Friday, April 3rd, where Digital Charlotte was able to join the National Digital Inclusion Alliance for a call where we were able to discuss our upcoming podcast. Even though things have obviously come up in order to change our planning and our scheduling, we still want to move forward with this podcast, and now we feel it's more important than ever to come out with these joint episodes where we can shed some light, insight, and helpful information for both stakeholders, organizations, and anyone else that wants to help battle the digital divide while we are all working and living online. To round out both the day and the week, we were able to have a Digital Charlotte team meeting where there was no necessarily certain agenda, but we wanted to be able to check on the team and make sure that everyone was doing well and in high spirits, and if they needed support in any way, whether it be work-related or life-related, that we could provide that. And the last thing we were able to do today on April 3rd was a Twitter chat with NC Impact. The topic of the chat was both urban and rural broadband and the impact it makes. Like I keep saying, it means more than ever to make sure that our community members here in Charlotte, in the state of North Carolina, and nationally have access to broadband in order to live their life, learn, and participate in society online. This was a really interesting chat as we got to meet and talk with partners across the state and figure out best practices as well as insight on what rural and urban broadband means to them. And that wraps it up for us at Digital Charlotte. This has been another episode of Digital Charlotte Digest for the week of March 30th through April 3rd. Thanks for joining. See you next week. Bye.